Hi, hey, hey, all. How's everyone doing on this fine Sunday morning? Give some shout outs. Alicia, hello. Kate Bell and Nana, hello and good morning. Good morning. Sister will be in a sec. I started a minute or two earlier, you guys. I just got to finish making my coffee, so give me a second and I will be right back. Hello, everybody. Okay, I'm back. I got this new mug and I just love it because I don't got to stir my coffee. All you can, just shake it. This is one of those ones that claim it does not leak. And I'm telling you, it does not leak. I'm turning it right upside down. It does not leak. So I can just shake it up. There we go. And it's long, so it's hard to get a spoon in there to stir it. So, whoops. I love it. Okay, sister. Sister. It does. I got you. I got you, sister. Sister. Courtney. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's weekend has been going good. There's Marie. Hello, Marie. Now, I don't know how many of you were in my brother's live last night, but oh my gosh. It was like nothing. I was expecting the worst. It was like, okay, mods, all mods on deck. I thought we were going to have one hell of a night last night, but it turned out all these keyboard warriors from Twitter that did nothing but condemn my brother and everything never showed up. Never showed up. And what he did was, like, we got all these Barry supporters and BK supporters and all that think they're totally innocent and giving their money to help them and all this crap. Like there was a war going on Twitter yesterday, you guys. I had to shut down my computer yesterday because I was ready to catch a heart attack. I swear to God, like I was getting peeved off at these people. And then I realized to myself, it's like because now that I've quit smoking. Well, I'm quitting. I'm in the process of quitting. I find like sometimes I can't even stand myself. So I was arguing with myself yesterday, which is nothing new lately. And I kept saying, just ignore them, Willow. Just ignore them, ignore them, ignore them. And I just couldn't, because then they started when I started ignoring them, and they weren't just bashing Suzanne anymore. They started bashing my brother. So it was like, okay, that's it. That's it. Like, yeah, I'm in that mood. I've just quit smoking. I'm having a hard time dealing with that. I'm bitchy. I know it. And I just went off. And it's like once things started coming out, I just didn't stop. It was like, it was nasty yesterday on Twitter, you guys. Courtney, I got you, my love. And you want to hear from Mike? Courtney wants to hear from Mike. And Marie Burks, a member for 2 years. Woo! Thank you. And yes, family, 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 family. And family is everything. So it's like me and Jules. I don't know if you guys have seen Another Day in the Car, Jules. She lives out in Colorado also. Anyway, she was in on this, and like we're trying to nicely explain things. And they were calling Suzanne a gold digger, that she was only with Barry because she wanted the money. And it's like, you idiots. Like, I'd had enough. It's like Suzanne's the one that had the money. That Kuma Path home that he ended up getting 1.7 something million for once Suzanne went missing, was bought with Suzanne's inheritance. And everybody, like, just some of the things, you guys, that they were saying, it was just like, oh, I need to go to Colorado. And it's just like, no, Willow, calm down, calm down, calm down. But yeah, it was, and then they started saying AK was a schizophrenic, and he's this, he's that. They were bringing out he's just in love with Suzanne again. Like they were saying all kinds of stuff, and that was what broke the camel's back. And I just lost my shit. And one of them that was on there was Rainbow Ramblings. And this is one of the ones that was causing a lot of the crap and saying a lot of the crap, victim blaming, and then attacking my brother and this and that. So I said, well, Rainbow Ramblings, I said, we're having an open forum tonight on my brother's channel. You've got so much to say about him, and you think that you know the evidence so well. We've been on this. There was a team of 4 of us that started. There was me, there was my brother, there was Mo, and there was somebody else that I can't mention. She's not with us anymore. But we were the 4 that started at the beginning. And now, since then, we've gotten a few others that have come on, especially with Martin. Oh my gosh, you guys. Once Kurt and Martin got together and started working on this, and Martin's in the UK. So Martin is like another whiz, just like Kurt. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's just patience of an angel. I'm telling you, that's Martin. Whereas my brother, it's like he's got the patience, but not of an angel. Okay. He's very passionate. When he gets into something, he's very passionate about it. And I'm not saying Martin isn't. Martin is too, but Martin has that extra levels of patience that me and my brother don't have for sure. And you can only push so many buttons with my brother before he's going to pop off. And he popped off a couple times yesterday. And I warned people in chat. There was 2 people actually that I ended up blocking from last night. But it's like, okay, I'm warning you now. Stop. I will block you. I will get rid of you. And it was like then my brother seen it. And it's like, oh boy, it popped off and he went off. So it's like very passionate. And when you care and you put so much, good morning, Crazy Graham. When you put so much of your time, blood, sweat, and tears into this case, like we have since the very beginning, and then you get people that come in and goes, well, I've been looking at this case for over a year. Yeah, and you don't have a clue yet. And then start questioning what we have found. There's stuff that had to be purchased that my brother purchased to get more information so we could look into things. So it is. It's disheartening. But anyways, you want to go see that. There's 2 nights in a row. Friday night was just like an open forum showing some more info that was gathered and info that both Martin and Kurt put together to make it easier for everybody else to understand what he's trying to say. Last night he opened it up for all the Barry supporters. Come on in and give us your receipts and let us know why you think our information and our facts are wrong. Nobody showed up. Nobody, not one of them. There were people in the chat just making rude comments, and those are the 2 that I got rid of. But what did end up happening is we ended up with Donalis coming in, and he was, I don't know if he was some kind of law enforcement, I think, and his wife is a lawyer. But he did PI work. He also worked in forensics, I believe. So he was really good to have on last night. And that's what basically him coming on and, Kurt showing him this and that. There's still some things in there that are questionable. But this guy and his wife followed it a little bit more than the husband did. I guess she dragged him into it. But really good guests that were on last night and gave a lot of insight. But without knowing the full extent of things, and I mean, it would take days and hours to go over. There's still some questionable things he says there. So, we'll see where that goes. I hope that this is somebody that Kurt and Martin can hook up with, because don't ask me. I know the basics of GPS and stuff like that and pings and stuff like that, but in depth the way Kurt knows it, forget it. I don't. Or Martin, forget it. I don't. I don't claim to. They're the high tech tax. Comptoot. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So it was very interesting. So there was a live on Friday night and a live on Saturday night. If somebody wants to throw up the link to my brother's channel in the chat, that would be great. Go on over and take a look at those and check them out. It was very interesting. But it ended good. It went for a couple of hours, and Kurt had to get off because he was just getting irritated. There was trolls that started coming in, and and I totally understand from his point where he starts getting irritated with that, because this is a lot of his own money, time, everything that he's put into this. So anyway, let's get the cards shuffled up. Now, what is coming up? I don't think there's anything this week coming, you guys. There might be a hearing, a pop-up hearing in the Brian Koberger thing this week. There might be, from what I'm hearing. There's chitter chatter going on. There might be a pop off one. And Chad is back in court on the 29th. So we will be covering that. So whatever does pop off, you guys, you know I'm going to cover it. Chad's trial is set to begin April 1st. April Fools. Exactly a year after Lori's trial started. So there's that. And my candle just went out. So let me grab another candle, you guys. I think that one has had the biscuit. Oh boy, just give me a second here. Oops. These are the candles that I got that I'm trying to figure out how to get my logo on these candles here. I think I've figured it out, but I just haven't had the time, you guys, to start doing them or get them done. I want to make sure this is out so I can dump this one. Get this one out of there. Sorry, you guys. I was not expecting this to happen today, but I'm going to try and get this. Oh, there's a wax out of here now because it burnt right down. It's the first time, actually, that one of these actually burnt all the way down to the very bottom. Usually there's about half an inch left on the bottom. But these new ones that I picked up, they burn almost right to the bottom. So that's good. I like it. But I wasn't expecting that one to go out today. So we are starting with a brand new candle today, you guys. Let me get this lit. Brand new candle today. This is good. Okay, there we go. There's Rob. Good morning, Rob. I hope you're feeling better. Rob is homesick with pneumonia. So I hope you are feeling better. Stay warm. Get a heating pad on you. Sweat it out. Plaster yourself with Vicks. And I hope you are feeling better soon. And not next Sunday, but the Sunday after, you guys, I think is, I don't know if I will be doing a live because it's my birthday. I think the 4th of December falls on a Sunday, I think. The coughing is worse. Get some Benylin. Benylin. It'll break everything up and help you get that out. Yeah, so not next Sunday, but the Sunday after, I think it falls on my birthday. Now, I don't know what my kids have got planned, so I may not be doing a live, just to let you guys know in advance. I may not be live. Depending on what day they want to do something on or what they've got planned, I have no idea. So just giving you guys a heads up. You're very welcome, Rob. Also with the coughing drink, mullein leaf tea. I can't see Rob being a tea drinker, but you never know. No, the 4th. December 4th is my birthday. December 4th. 5th was your birthday, and Sunday is the 3rd. Oh, Sunday's the 3rd? Okay, so my birthday's on a Monday this year. Okay, so I will do the live then. I thought, why was I thinking it was Sunday? 2, 3. No, the 4th is on a Sunday. Is it not? Okay, you're right. The 4th is on a Monday. Okay. So I will be here for the Sunday. Yes, December 4th. Big 6-0 this year, you guys. Big 6-0. It's like, wow, where is the time gone? Time has just flown, especially these last 10 years. From 50 to 60 has really flown by. Yeah, if they're going to do any, I don't know what they're going to do. They'll do it on my birthday. So, but being Monday, I don't know. I will let you guys know as we get closer because they can't keep secrets. So they'll end up spilling the beans. So I'll be able to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. So just be aware, I may not this Sunday coming, but the following one, depending on what they got planned. They know I do this on Sunday, so they might even plan something for the Saturday or on my birthday itself. But my birthday's on Monday. I don't know. We'll have to see, you guys. We're just going to get the cards shuffled up, you guys. It's really dark here. We're getting snow, which is just like, yuck. And starting next week, we're supposed to get really bad snowstorms. So is it next week? It's supposed to start, what are we? We're the 19th. So the 25th, it's supposed to start. We're supposed to be starting to get some really heavy snowstorms. So just not like dustings and that like we're getting now. Usually by now, it's been really good. The other day, you guys, it was like 21 degrees outside. And it was like, I was out there with just a t-shirt on, and that's probably why I got a little bit of a cold now, or sniffles. I shouldn't say cold, but sniffles. So 21 is about 72 degrees, I think, Fahrenheit, somewhere around there, 70 to 72. And it's like, what is going on? Because usually October, you guys, mid-October, we start getting our snow. And we did get, about half an inch. It went away. Then we got another half inch. It went away. Right now, the snow isn't staying. It's melting when it hits the ground. I can still see the grass. But usually by now, we've got a good foot or two of snow. So I'm happy because I hate having to go out and clean off my car. I need to hire somebody for that. Like one of the kids or something in the neighborhood. Hey, I'll give you $10. Go clean off my car. Oh gosh, I hate winter. I hate it. I love it when it first starts snowing, and like when the snow is staying and everything is white and nice, and then you get the sand trucks and the salt trucks and the people in and out, and then the snow turns to brown or black and it just looks dirty. That's what I don't like. And I hate well, I can't shovel anyway because of my back, but we got one of those little blower things, electric blowers that you can do your sidewalk and stuff with. Mom's got one of those, so she usually does the sidewalk with that. She loves the snow. And she loves going out and doing that. If I do it, I get in trouble. So unless it's really heavy snow, I don't do it because that's her thing. And I've got a company that does our driveways and the main sidewalk and stuff. But yeah, I hate having to clean off my car. I hate the cold. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I haven't even get started with Christmas decorations or nothing. I don't even know if I'm going to put them up this year, but we'll see what happens. I'm just not into it this year. I don't know why. I got almost all my Christmas shopping done. It's just getting up the decorations and stuff that I might just put up the tree. I didn't put my lights on outside. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm making random observations about live streamers. I'm guessing you smoke tons of weed. Sorry. I've never smoked weed a day in my life. Wrong. You probably make good from scratch biscuits. Wrong. You like yellow M&Ms and Rameston. Am I right? You're totally wrong. Bye. There's your 2 minutes of fame. See ya. Oh my God. There's one in every crowd, you guys. You gotta just laugh at them. Gotta just laugh at them. No, I don't know if I can. Let me just see. No. This guy. I hope he doesn't think he's psychic or something. Yep, there's always a loser to pop their head in. Absolutely. I agree 100%, Rob. He needed some attention. We gave it to him. Oh. So mods, be prepared. There's probably going to be a few of them coming in today after last night. So, okay. So we're going to get going, you guys. Just take a sip. Courtney says, I just don't feel Christmas. Yeah. I don't know why this year it just doesn't feel like, with so much going on in the world, it just, I don't know. I feel like there is a huge change that's going on spiritually. Crazy Grandma got you, hon. And you want the black deck? I gotcha. There's a lot going on in the spirit world right now. There's a lot of unknowns. There's a lot of knowns depending on what you want to believe and what you do believe in. A lot of the Christians are saying that this is the second coming, and but there's something going on spiritually also, and it's not looking good, you guys. I choose not to speak on it because I have my own beliefs, and anybody who has abilities or gifts is going to feel this, and I think that's why I've been feeling so down lately. And everybody feels it in their own way. No two people are going to feel it the same, especially those with gifts and abilities. Um, it's a scary time, and not only spiritually. Like, look what's going on in our world right now. Oh, absolutely, Marie. Marie said it best right there. I wasn't going to say it, but Marie said it. There's a war going on between good and evil. We see it in the spirit world, and we're seeing it in life. Like, look at what is going on. Look at these wars that are going on and how people are reacting to that. And it's like, I just want the fighting to stop. You know what I mean? Do I understand some of these? And I'm not going to mention in specifically because I don't want to get into a debate about it. But people have just got to stop hurting other people. And that's just not in the other countries that this is going on. It's going on right here in our own, in Canada, in the US. People are just out for themselves lately. And it's just like the neighbor doesn't matter. And I mean, my sister knows I was on the FaceTime with her when something was going on outside here at my home across the street, in one of the houses across the street. And I said to my sister, I said, oh my God. I said, this is bad. The amount of the yelling, screaming, fighting that was going on. And then a guy was screaming that he'd been shot. And like all the neighbors came out and assisted. You know what I mean? Like, not some of the crazy ones, but you know, the ones like myself and the girl across the street, and my son's ex-girlfriend lives 2 houses down from me. Um, she was out there and we called an ambulance and police and stuff like that to get him assistance. You don't see that a lot happening anymore, you guys. So, I mean, there is a war going on, and I'm not talking about a war with guns and stuff like that, although those are going on too. There's a war of good versus evil. And I just hope that, I don't know. I don't want to get into it because it's a long drawn out. I don't want to get into it. But yes. So I pray for everybody. I pray for everybody. I pray for peace. I pray for everybody. Some of the things that I see, especially when I pull cards in the morning, it's horrible. And it's getting me down. It's depressing. And being that I have the abilities that I have, I get, how can I say this? Like, I've got no energy. I tried to catch up on a lot of my reads, my private reads this week. There's some that I still got to get information out to because I've got them to do this coming week. So between the private reads, and I think I put out a read last week. Yes, I did the one on Chelsea Grimm, and just the polls in the morning, and private reads I do here at my house. It's like I'm drained. So if you guys wonder why things have slowed down a bit, it's like it's draining. It's very draining. It takes your energy. So I try and get some of the court stuff, and that's why I mix it up here too with not only doing the reads, but then following through with the court stuff, because it gives my body that break that I need to build back my energy that's been taken from the reads. And it's like, it's not just the reads that you guys see here. I do private reads. I do private reads from my house. I do, there's other stuff that I'm doing that it's just draining. So, and trying to quit smoking at the same time. It doesn't feel the same lately at all. There's Kate. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't. Everything feels off. Everything. Everything. It's a weird feeling. And especially if you have abilities or gifts, you tend to feel things a little bit even more. And I hate it when I can't pinpoint what it is that I'm feeling. So anyway, let's get going. We've got Des up first. I'm going to do it a little different today, you guys. I'm just going to get the cards shuffled up. And I'm just going to pull. I'm just going to pull because I find that I've been getting a lot more with just pulling. So we got Estefana, She Who Surrenders, and we've got Iris. So I'm going to be pulling a couple from there instead of just one, and some from here instead of just two. She Who Surrenders. This is a releasing. This is a release that is coming. Let me see what's on there. There's a letter. She's holding some kind of envelope in her hand here. You can see something's about to be released. And this is Iris, she who changes. So there's transformation and a change coming. This is also a release, like the bonds and change. And this is not sexual, that used to bind you are going to be taken away. You're going to be released from something. Let's see what that is. So there's a release. Oh my gosh, I hope it's what I'm thinking. Because these are basically almost two of the same card. This is a transformation and a change coming. And this is huge. And this is letting go, being released from something. So let's see what we got there. Let's pull a couple on there and see. The Ten of Coins and the Hangman. And these are both in the upright. The Hangman is a life lesson, a theme that's going to be happening here. This is a sacrifice. This is a sacrifice. The Hangman is telling me that somebody has to sacrifice something during this transformation. And by somebody sacrificing something, there's going to be a huge transformation, a big change, and you're going to be released from something. The Ten of Coins. Now we know tens are about a completion. Something is coming to completion. The coins are all about finances and stability, financial security. So I do feel like this cycle is coming to an end. You're going to be freed. I believe we were just talking about this, some of this yesterday, but I feel this coming. Somebody is going to feel like they're going to be forced into something, whether it's by your doing or by their circumstances. I feel that this is going to be happening. I ask my sister all the time. I know exactly what this is about. I ask my sister all the time, why is it taking so long? Why are things what's next? When's your next date, court date? And it's like, we don't know. You're at the mercy of the lawyers and stuff, right? I see this happening sooner than what you think. This is a huge transformation. This is being released from the chains and the bonds that bind you. The Hangman is somebody is going to surrender. Somebody's going to give in. I think he's going to give in. He's going to give up. He's going to give in and just say, I just want it over with. And there's going to be some sacrifice that needs to be done, that he's going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to sacrifice. So there's going to be a sacrifice on both sides. What that is, I don't know. But I know here that this is with the coins, this is the completion. The coins is finances and stability. So I feel like the money issues and that are the only thing that's holding this up. I believe, I feel like that's going to be decided. Somebody's either going to force his hand, or he's going to get, I don't know if it's even his lawyer, because his lawyer is like SOS, stuck on stupid. But there's something here that's going to put him in a position where he has to make a decision about everything. And he's going to have to complete this and get it over and done with before he can move on to that next, whatever it is. So I feel like this is about to be completed. So I do feel it's coming sooner than what you think, sister, which is good. But with the Hangman, I feel like it's going to be, he doesn't have a choice. So there's something that's going on that you may not know about here, because I feel like it's being hidden. That's going to force him to finally deal with this and get it over and done with. So let's see what else. These ones, I'll take whatever flies out. There's one. There's another one that flipped. Yeah, see, ascending. What goes up must come down. So he's been on a high for this last year. But things are going to start coming down. Things are going to be grounded. Obstacles are going to be overcome. And this is a new phase and preparing for a union. This is for you. Kisses, unconditional loving, giving and receiving affection, and falling in love. So I feel like with this, this is finally going to be able to come to fruition. To exactly, let me take one more. I'm just going to take it. Actually, I'm going to look at the bottom one. Not today. Yeah. It's like not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversations, boundaries, and still angry. Oh, so yeah, I do feel like you are still going to have some things that you feel like maybe you were done wrong by. But basically fed up with dealing with it. You're still going to be, I think you still carry a lot of anger within you, but I feel with this, and I really do feel with this Hangman, that he's going to be forced to get this finalized, because something else is being held up for him, keeping you on the line. And I really do think that, probably shouldn't say this, he still thinks that he can get back with you. He still thinks there's a hope there, but he's going to be forced to make this choice. He's going to be forced to go through with this, because I see it coming to a completion for you. This is your read. This is a completion for you. This is he's finally going to surrender. things he's going to have to finally give up and give into, because this is a completion. The tens, it doesn't matter what it is, it's a completion. Here, it's the 10 of coins, it's a completion of the finance and stability. So he's going to lose there. And then this is you finally being able to move on, finally preparing for some kind of union that's going to happen, and going on to a new phase. So I do feel like this is going to happen sooner than what you think, sister. Thank the good Lord. Thank you. So that is you, Des. Let's go on to Voldemort wants no part of that. So DD, Dingledork. Huh. And they come out, so I'm going to take them. Dingledork. She who knows, Yelena. And she who yearns. Look at, this is Dingledork. Look at the card he gets. Desiree. She who yearns. Desiree. That says a lot right there. Remember I said in your read, I feel like he still thinks that he can work things out with you. Look at this. This is yearning, longing, and pining for you. Like I'm not saying that he is so madly in love with you that he wants you back. He's longing for how easy things, he's actually seeing how things were much easier for him when he was with you. Look at, if that does it, come on, I can't make this up. Look at, he's wanting that time. Now, what I'm feeling here with the Yelena, this is the wisdom. This is a resolution coming. But this here is telling me it's not that he's madly in love with you and he wants a relationship with you. He just wants that relationship that was there back, because it was so much easier than things are now. So really took for granted what he actually had there. And I'm not even talking about a relationship, like a loving relationship. It's just I go to bed at night, I get up in the morning, I go to work. I come back, I'm there for whatever, I go to bed. I take off on the weekends whenever I want. I've got one unit to worry about, that's it. That's what he's yearning for. That's what he wants back. Not the relationship, but just the way things were, where Desiree took care of everything. Desiree did the bill payments. Desiree made sure this was done. Desiree made sure that was done. Like everything was done on time. That's what he's missing. And just having to come there, go to sleep, go to work. I don't care. Do whatever you guys are doing here. I'm going to work. I'm coming home, I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to work. That's what he wants back. Right now, he's got your household to worry about, where he's still got to foot the bills. He's got where his dad is. He's got that travel now. He's got so many other things that have been drawn into this that he just wants the simplicity of life back, but not necessarily the relationship with you. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. This come out in yours too, Des. That's what he was like. That's what he wants back, but without the relationship part. You know what I mean? So this, with the Yelena, maybe that's a new girlfriend. I don't know. She who knows, he knows now he's made a mistake. That's for damn sure. But this is also a resolution. So not only was there a resolution that came out in yours, there's also a resolution here. I think he knows now that this is never going to happen. So now he's got to make the best of what he's got in his hands, which is not much. Okay, that was a jab. And he's got to figure out what to do next. Look at his cards are just flying out. Six of Swords. Okay, so the 6 is growth. The 7 of Swords is perspective. Okay, so you remember what I said here. This is the 6 of Swords. This is moving ahead and healing. Okay, so the six we know is growth. Swords is logic and reasoning. So now he knows he has to move forward with this. Um, he's going to have to learn to take care of this stuff on his own, and he's really not good at it. Even though he thinks that he was smarter than the average bear, he's really not, because his decisions, his choices, his budget making and everything put him in the position he's in. So he's really not good at what he thought he was good at to begin with. Okay, so this this is the growth. He needs to grow from this, and I feel like he is just wanting to move on. Now, I said with this, with the Liena, with the resolutions going on here, the sevens are a perspective, the swords are logic and reason. So now he's trying to figure out the best way to get out of this and still have his pants on. You know what I mean? Um, this is also him having to deal with the dishonesty, the cheating, and the being selfish. That's what the Six of Swords stands for. And because of all that, he's lost everything. But now he knows in order to move on, he has to let this go. I think he's really reliving a few things. And I'm thinking, because the Seven of Swords came out the way it did, I feel like what he did to you has now been done to him. So I do feel that there's been some dishonesty, cheating, and being selfish within another relationship. Because look at the swords in the back. Okay, so what he did, it's like a karmic. He's trying to find a resolution that's going to best serve him still, but I don't think that's going to happen. I do think that he is going to end up giving in just to have things settled, because it's freaking him out, not knowing this money situation, especially. I think there's changes that are coming there. See, look at, there's the knife in his back, the knives in his back with this woman he's talking to, and there's another guy over here in the bed. Anyway, okay, let's see. Some more information regarding this. That one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. So did that. Whoa, whoa. Okay, so we're going to take them as they came out. The dragonfly. Finding out. Things coming to light. F around and find out. There we go. Well, he did. He effed around and found out. The dragonfly's telling me that it's not what he expected it to be. The sword in the rose is clarity, truth, revelation, force, honor, protection, and power. He's just trying to protect himself now and his assets. The coffin. This is endings, new beginnings, growth, change, and a transition happening. We got that also with yours. I feel like he's trying to protect his money. He's hiding money too. The healing heart, healing from heartache, freedom from the toxic relationship or addiction. I think somebody's told him that he needs help. So I feel whatever this relationship is that really stuck it to him, because this time it was done to him. What he did to you was done to him. And it whether he wants to admit it or not, broke him in more than one way. And I feel like somebody's told him that he's got some problems going on that he needs help with. But I do feel like this is also a moving on. This is, again, like I said, there's going to be a final resolution. The coffin is an ending. Okay. I know it says rest in peace and everything on it. It's the same as the death card. It's the ending of something and a new beginning. So I feel like he's going to have a hard time with this transition, because he's got the sword and the rose with it. I think what he did to you, he's really regretting, but he's not regretting it in the way that you think, because it's like, oh, Des, I'm sorry I broke your heart in that. No, that's not why he's sorry. He's sorry now because of the financial position he's put himself in. That's why he's sorry, and that's why he wanted back. And I think we discussed that. Everything's financial. Everything is about materialistic things to this guy. Um, until his heart was finally broke, because whoever this is, like, ripped his heart out. He was not expecting this, but so it's a payback for what he did to you. But this person has also told him that you got some marbles loose. You need help, which is just added to his hurt ego. Um, yeah. There's going to be some big changes that are happening in these next, I would say, 2 weeks. Des, there's going to be some major happenings going on. Um, if this hasn't happened with him, I believe this already has. There's going to be some kind of resolution, though, because he's going to surrender. I got surrendering with him too, so he's going to surrender. I think it's really finally worn him down. This is nothing like he thought. This isn't going any way that he thought that it was going to go. Nothing even close. Like, I see it like he thought things were going to go a certain way, and that he had all the ammunition and all the forces behind him. I think people are starting to see him for his true colors. And I think he's burnt some of those bridges because I've seen it. So, Courtney. Courtney. Right, Des? Courtney. She who knows. And she who yearns. Oh my gosh, why are these two coming out? We got Desiree and we've got Yelena. These two cards have come out today already. Again, a resolution. Something that you've been possibly working on, wanting for some time. There's finally going to be a resolution. I'm not feeling, let me see what we get here, because I'm not feeling like the same way this just came out for Des and Dingledork. I'm not getting the same feeling from the card as I got for them. This is something that you've been really wanting to either fix or do again for a really long time. This is something that you've been longing for. We'll get more information with the clarification cards. And Yelena is some kind of resolution to it. So let's see what we get here. The King of Swords. Well, the King is authority. Uh-oh, hang on, you guys. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Oh my gosh, you guys, my mother is giving me a cold again. I'm telling you, I swear. Or it could have been me outside in the nice weather. But anyway. Oh. So the King of Swords, the king is somebody in a position of authority. Now, that doesn't necessarily have to mean like a cop or something like that. This is somebody who has some kind of control over something that you have invested in or have an investment with, or something along those lines, something that concerns you. This could be a business partner. This could be like something along those lines. It doesn't necessarily have to mean like a government figure or a cop or something like that. There's somebody that has some kind of authority, maybe holds a little bit more strings than you. I feel like this is somebody who rules with their head over their heart. What's that mean in the position that it's coming out with? Because it came out with a She Who Yearns, something that you've been longing for, pining for, wanting. Is somebody going to have a change of heart? That's what I feel there. Somebody else who maybe has been holding you back from achieving this is going to have a change of heart. The resolution. Come on. With the Page of Swords. The page is always a messenger. We've got the Page of Swords. The swords are logic and reason. So what does that mean? With a resolution, this is almost like, yeah. See, I see almost like a contraption here that was holding you back. I feel like somebody is finally going to give in. Maybe have a change of heart. So this could be like, I'll give you a hypothetical. Like, okay, we've lived in this house for so long. The kids are gone. Now let's downsize. Let's move to a new place. And the other one's saying, no, 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 we're staying here. But it's more logical to move to and downsize because you don't need such a big place anymore. Something like that where, you know, this person may have fought it all along. It may be rethinking it. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. So I feel like this is somebody that, because they didn't agree maybe with something, they held you back from doing it. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of resolution that's going to happen here now with this. And I feel like this person's going to have a change of heart. So maybe even going to help you make it happen now. The Page of Swords is a message that is coming. So I feel like somebody else, I feel like whoever this person of authority is that may be holding you back, they're going to have either a conversation with somebody or they're going to get some kind of message. This could be maybe they've asked for information on the situation, like how will this benefit, how will it not, stuff like that. I feel like there's a lot of financial stuff going on here. What's going to be best for the long term. I do feel like this page is coming in with some logic and reason to this King of Swords. But you got to be careful with this one because it's in reverse. They may be giving some advice that isn't exactly as how they're projecting it because it may benefit them in some way. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful with that. But I do see something that you've always wanted or wanted for a long time finally happening. And there's going to be some kind of issue maybe with this King of Swords that is going to be finally resolved, which is going to allow you to move forward with your plans. Just watch out for this Page of Swords because I don't feel like they're giving the best advice, put it that way. I feel like they may have something to gain if your decision goes one way over another way. So be careful with that Page of Swords. Always double check, especially if they've given you financial advice, something like that, or somebody to go to. Always get a second opinion because I feel like this page is coming in hot and may even have like a big influence over the King of Swords and may be pushing him in a certain direction with finances. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of financial things that are on or could be wrapped up in with this that you want to do and go forward with. So somebody could be holding back because of finances. Like, no, we can't do that right now. It costs us too much. But in reality, this would probably be the best time to do it. But this person won't benefit the way he would if you wait. It's hypotheticals like that. I hope I explained that. Tried. Okay, Mike, do you have a message, please, for Courtney? This one. I feel like he has a lot to say. I'm going to give it one more shuffle. We do have one already, but I feel like I got that feeling. It's like, no, wait. So there's something else. Okay, pick a good one, Mike. Good. See this? See how these are all, like he has something else he needs to add to this. Okay, push one out, Mike. There it is. See how that flew? Whereas before they were like, he was trying to get them all out. He was trying to get them all to, I caught on to him. We're so connected. Life within the bubble. He wants you to come out of your shell. I don't know what he says you're not living to your full extent that you should be living to. And he's feeling this because he is so connected to you. I got to move this chair in a bit more, you guys. Sorry. Because he is so connected to you, he's feeling this too. It's almost like gut wrenching. It's, I don't know why. He says, don't be afraid. He feels like you're in a bubble. Now, this is either being constantly watched or, and I don't know why he's telling you this. Yeah, this could be a warning. I don't like that. I think this could be a warning about somebody watching you that you're not aware of. My mind is free. Yeah, so whatever was troubling him, I'm feeling something with the head. He's letting you know that that is no longer affecting him, but he keeps bringing me back to this. There's something or someone who is either too involved in your personal affairs or somebody that is watching you and you don't know. I don't know why that's I'm trying to leave it open for him to tell me why, because he keeps bringing me back to this living in a bubble. It's like, okay, you're not doing what you want to do, which would line with this, but I was told no. Like, it's like you being kept in a bubble. So it's like, oh boy. It's like, is she being held from doing, and it's like, no, she's being watched. You're being watched. I don't know why. I don't know why he wants you to know this, but he's saying that you are being watched. So either somebody is watching you that you don't know about, or somebody is really digging in, like going through your stuff when you're not around. Somebody is somehow invading your privacy, and he wants you to be aware of it. So please check for that. Be aware of that. And he's letting you know whatever this was that was affecting his mind in the world here on earth, it's no more affecting him on the other side. His mind is free and clear. He sees the things clearly too. And he's also seeing everything that's going on around you. And that's why he's bringing this out. Somebody is watching you. Somebody's either watching you. Maybe there's a camera on you somewhere that you don't know. Or somebody's going through your personal things. And that could be over here too. Somebody, I don't know. I can only tell you what I'm getting. Be careful. I would look for, if I had, does somebody have a camera on you, following you, a tag on your car, something. That warning came for a reason, Courtney. Keep me up to date on that. Miss Missy, I got you. And you want the black. Okay. Crazy Graham. Crazy Graham. Let's see what's going on. Crazy Graham. Mary Michael. Of course you can. Of course you can. And hello. So nice to see you. Okay, Crazy Graham. Boom. Valeris. She who flies. She who flies. And savage. She who's wild, untamed, mysterious. So the Valeris is she who flies, like somebody who is willing to do things that maybe they haven't done before, taking things in new directions. Savage is having the willpower to do it. Not scared of anything. Um, can be wild at times. Let's see where this goes. Let's see where this heads. There's one that flipped. We got the Seven of Cups. So the Seven is somebody's perspective of something, and the Cups is always about emotions and relationships. Endless possibilities. Fantasies coming true. And look at that. Okay, let's take them as they've come. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups. Somebody grounded, successful in business. Somebody taking advantage of the weaknesses. Okay, Temperance. Got Temperance and Strength, which are major arcanas. So these are going to be life lessons. So there's a lesson to learn here, is what I'm being told. Learn by previous mistakes. This is daring to do things that you normally wouldn't do. And it comes with the Seven of Cups, with the wishful thinking, seeing somebody else's maybe perspective on things. So I feel like you're going to get a new idea come to you, or somebody's going to bring a new idea to you. And the Savage here is somebody you're gonna latch onto this. This is going to be something that you really want to partake in. But I feel like, I mean, you're going to do it anyway. And I feel like it could be beneficial to you, because with the King of Coins, the king is authority again. And the king on the coin scale is somebody who's really made it in life. Got that 401k and stuff like that. And he's come in here like grounded, successful, stuff like that. This is building a business empire. So are you going to be drawn in to this, maybe made a part of this? I think it's going to be offered to become a part of something that could be really big. But I want you to read the fine print, because in the same aspect where I'm saying this could be something very good to you, where it's not that 9 to 5 grind, it's something that you're going to be able to sit back and maybe at some point relax on. I feel there's something in the fine print that's not being told. Um, I don't know if it's really a hidden agenda, but I think the way that they propose it to you may not be the total truth. So before you invest in something or jump into something, make sure, I would even get a lawyer to go over the fine print, because this can be very good, but I'm seeing that there's something there that could come and bite you in the butt a little bit down the line. This is the strength. This is a weakness and self-doubt, a vulnerability. I think that somebody is going to offer you something because you have strengths in the field that they need help with. Um, and when I get the vulnerability with the strength in reverse, it's somebody taking advantage of that. So I would be very careful with any kind of investment, with people asking you to invest upfront without going over this with a fine tooth comb. Because I think that there's some kind of vulnerability here that somebody may be taking advantage of. And this could be that somebody coming to you for a loan, saying, look, I'll pay you back double. But there's something in there you got to watch for. And the Temperance is balance and harmony. So by doing that, it will keep things in balance. So neither one of you are going to get screwed over. But I do feel like this could be almost like an investment type thing instead of a loan, that maybe they want you to invest in something that either a business somebody's trying to start, or where they can make money doing whatever this is. That's what I'm seeing. And somebody's going to come to you for help. They're going to want your perspective on it. They're going to want your help, and they're going to want, there's some kind of strength that you have involved in this that they need your help with. But just watch out for the parts where you're very vulnerable. I would have a lawyer go over any kind of agreement, even if it's with family. Okay, just to keep things balanced so everybody's protected. But I do feel like this is something that could be profitable, but just cover your butt and make sure you understand everything that is involved with either lending this money or even buying a share or a stock or something like that. Make sure you know everything about it because there is something hidden there. Crazy Graham. This could even be an investment. You know, they want you to invest in something. Look at, we've got this new company, invest in us because down the line, you're going to double your money. You know what I mean? Like, just be careful. This could be insurances, stuff like that, where you have to purchase something or invest something. Just be very careful because I think there's something there that may end up screwing you out of. It's not going to be exactly what they say it is. They're leaving something out, and you got to find it. No matter how good that looks, even if it's family, because I'm getting a family connection here. Coffin, yeah. Endings, new beginnings, growth, change. A transition that's about to happen. So I do feel like this could even be getting rid of one investment to invest something else. This could be stocks, bonds. This could be like your retirement. This could be an insurance policy. This could be okay, take some money out of that to help us here, and we're gonna make all cut. I don't know, but it's something to do with that. You got to be careful. Growth, change, transition happening. Oh boy, there's some that turned over here. Let me get. Oh, okay. Well, that one dropped, so I'm going to take it. So did that. So did that. Not enough. Frustrated in a relationship. Fear, ego issues, self-sabotage, lack of confidence. So with a new beginning. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Be careful with this. And there's a mask not showing something in its reality. This could be a person. This could also be what I was talking about here. Something being hidden in the wording. You got to watch that. It's in there. And you may decide against this in the long run. See the palm tree, stability and security. So I feel like this is going to be either some kind of long-term retirement thing or something that will affect you long-term. Be very careful because I'm seeing here that there's something like I'd already got over here, something being hidden within this somehow. So please don't make any decisions without having somebody knowing what they're doing. Go over this. Like I would say, even a lawyer. But changes are coming. So regardless if whether you go with this or not, there are some kind of changes coming financially where you could really benefit. So that was for you, Crazy Graham. Mary Michael, hello. Just got in few. Need some info advice on never ending soap opera, my so-called family. Black Deck. Oh gosh. Well, let's hope things come out regarding that. Mary Michael. Oh boy. Okay. Mary Mike. We're gonna do Miss Missy, then we'll take a little bit of a break, you guys. I gotta go potty. So we will take a little bit of a break, and then we will continue on. Okay, Missy. Well, there's what? Excuse me. There's one. There's two. Oh my gosh. What is going on with you? Missy. We don't read these in reverse, so let's take them out. Ayrtina, she who becomes. This is a journey. Audace, fearless, justified, and resilient. She who resists. Are you going on a trip or something, Missy? Are you planning a trip or to go somewhere, maybe even for the holidays? Because I see I don't know, maybe even some reluctance there. This is bitterness and a victory. So I see a journey. I see bitterness and a victory. So that tells me like getting over something that really hurt you in the past. And then with Audace, she who resists. This is the one that I'm kind of stumped on, but look at, I'm not going to say the word, but look at what's in her hand. This is like almost like getting even, feeling justified in what you're about to do. And you see this like going to battle. And I feel like that's where this journey comes in. It's almost like I feel like you're out to get even with somebody for something. And I think this may happen. I don't know if you're planning a trip or going on a trip or going, I don't know, but there's a journey, there's a trip or something involved here, and there's going to be some kind of justification or feeling justified in the bitterness that's surrounding it. I don't know. Let's see. What is this about? What is this about? Judgment. Oh, I feel like you just went on a journey, you said? I feel like somebody there was really judging you. Like, because I see a journey. Here I was seeing justification for something and winning there was a lot of bitterness and you winning the battle. And then I get here the judgment. So I feel like I don't know what this trip was about, but I feel like there was somebody either that judged you, or you got justice against somebody because things are back in balance. And the star. This is healing. This is renewing things, dumping things out. You see how she's dumping out that water there? This is deep and emotional. I'm going to pick one more from the middle. The Four of Wands. Somebody took action. Somebody created something. Somebody took action on it. The Four is telling me that things are back, and I got it here with the balance here. This is about stability. This is being falsely accused of something. I feel like you got some kind of justification, or there's going to be some kind of justification that is coming around this journey. I don't know if somebody really watched everything you said or done, or asked you questions, or got some kind of information to make their own judgment where maybe they weren't before and you were being judged unfairly, because I feel like there's some kind of fearless justification here. Somebody feels like they had to hold back long enough something, and if this didn't happen on that journey, Missy, then it's coming, because I'm getting somebody is going to be or was fearless, spoke their mind finally, got the said and did things that they feel justified doing because of what was happening. And here this is like the bitterness is like a victory. It's like, okay, well, this is how I feel and this is what I'm going to do and blah, blah, blah. And if you don't like it, sorry, but I'm doing what's going to be best for me type thing. If you don't like it, too bad for you. Stay better. That's what I'm getting here. And it's almost like walking away from that finally relieved, things back in balance, things finally like I can let this go and heal from it now. And the Four of Wands in reverse is family issues. So I feel like this is with family. Or somebody, you left somebody feeling unjustified, feeling like, where did that come from? Like Oh my God, did she really say that? Stuff like that. Because the Four of Wands in reverse, the fours are stability. This is like somebody even maybe not feeling welcomed, animosity, family issues. So there was something, and if this has not happened, it is coming, and it could have been centered around whatever this journey is. I know there's a journey involved. This is somebody finally speaking up for themselves and saying what's on their mind, regardless of how others are going to feel about it. This is almost like when you do things like this or say things like this or finally stick up for yourself, it's like a weight of the world off your shoulders. That's what I'm seeing with this balance. Doesn't mean you love them any less, but you love yourself more. Forgiveness even when it's not due to somebody else, just to get this off your shoulders. This is a renewal, and this is healing. The star is like, I'm not going to let this hurt me anymore. I'm not going to deal with it anymore. This is how I feel. I don't know, but somebody is going to be slighted by it. Somebody is going to still feel like you weren't justified in maybe saying or doing what you did or said. And if you don't know about this yet, then it's coming. It's centered around this journey. Unless you have another journey coming up, this is going to happen on the journey. But I feel somebody's still slighted. Somebody's still bitter, but you're walking away with a victory. It's like, I'm glad it's finally off my shoulders. So could this be something that's going to be brought up? I don't know, but I'm feeling like somebody is slighted by something that was said. I don't know. Or somebody's going to be slighted, but things are finally going to be put back in balance for you. It's like this is going to be a weight off your shoulders. And now you can start healing from it. So I don't know what this is. And if this hasn't happened on this journey that you've heard about yet, this may be coming. Something may have happened there that you don't even realize yet, that you may get knowledge of coming, because somebody still feels slighted. And I feel it's by you releasing some kind of burden or bitterness or something that you've been carrying for a long time. It's been released. So you may have said something that didn't really mean what this person thought it meant, and they took it that way. I don't know. But I feel like there's going to be a weight lifted off your shoulders. There's a weight lifted. Yeah, and some kind of forgiveness. So if you can't relate to that right now, this is coming. And what did you want? You wanted the black deck? Let's see. Oh, Missy, you're going to have to stay on this. Somebody's feeling slighted. And it's a woman. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, enjoying each other. Oh. Missy. This to me is a new relationship. So could somebody, Missy, is there a relationship you're not telling us about? Because this is a new relationship, and somebody, it could be related to this then. That somebody's going to feel slighted. And this one flipped over. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception. Somebody not liking what they see. This could be also somebody gaslighting you. This is also perception. No, to me, this is a relationship. This is something new. Coming together. I would, passion, chemistry, having fun, and liking each other equally. I don't know. I'm seeing something here. I still feel there's somebody here that feels slighted. So I feel that this is, you may not know about this. You may not know that this person felt that way. You may be, I see you dealing with something. Like, I'm fed up. I'm moving on from it. Maybe there's something that you said that maybe you don't realize somebody took a certain way. I don't know, but I see this coming. You got to keep me up to date on this because there's a lot going on here. Because somebody's feeling unwelcome now too, or somebody's going to feel unwelcomed. So you let me know. Pay attention over this next week. Like, reach out to some people, maybe from your last journey, because I feel like it's almost like there's been a weight lifted off your shoulders, but somebody else has felt slighted by that. I don't know. But somebody's not happy that you are in the place that you are. It's almost like they wanted to see you fail. And because you haven't, you've ruined. They're out. They're, I don't know. It's weird. It's almost, how can I explain this, Missy? It's almost like, and I'm not saying like you're falling into a lottery or something like that, but because of the way things are going in your life right now and not carrying burdens that this person feels that you should still be carrying. And it's almost like it's been discussed. I've said my piece. I'm letting it go now. This person is slighted by that. And it's like, how can she just move on from that? How can she just let it go? You know what I mean? Somebody is still slighted. And it's almost like it lifts weight off your shoulders. But this person is still, I don't think this person's ever going to be happy. They just don't want to see you do well. That's for sure. And I'm not saying that you're coming into a big lottery or something, but you're going to do okay. And this has something to do with the journey. So if it hasn't happened on this journey, where this has come to fruition, it's happening on the next one. Or it did happen there and you're just not aware of it yet. I don't know. Hello, Nanette. Nice to see you. It's weird, Missy. It's bothering me. It's really bothering me, Missy. What is this? The Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's like, and the Fool. This is making bad choices. This is like doing foolish things. This is like maybe making a wrong decision. The Five of Pentacles, and that's a life lesson. So the Five of Pentacles, it's almost like insincere friends and family. Something about finances or issues. There could be some kind of issues with the money. I don't know. Foolish choices. I don't know. It's going to bother me, Missy, so much that I'm going to do my own little read after you watch. And if I do that, I will hit you up, you know where, and I will tell you what I get. This is weird. Okay, let's do Mary Michael. Let's do that before we take. Yeah, we'll talk. We will talk. Because that was just the vibe that I'm getting from that. It's almost like, how can I say this? I'm gonna tell you what I'm seeing right now, what my ancestors are showing me. It's like sitting around the campfire with a bunch of either friends, family, whatever. I see it at my campsite. That's what my ancestors are showing me. Remember when we did this? And everybody sitting around there talking, and then somebody getting up and leaving, going, whatever, because something was said that somebody took the wrong way, or maybe I know what happened in my situation. What they're showing me is this person had been saying lies about another person that was sitting in the circle around the fire. And we were all family. And it contradicted what she told all of us. So when a certain thing came out around the fire, we all looked at her and went, well, wait a minute, because that's not what she told us. And she was busted in a lie that she was saying about another family member to try and cause some chaos there. She was caught, walked away. You know what I mean? But my other family member really took offense to what had been said once we told her what had been said. And, at that point, she says, okay, well, that's why you guys have been acting funny around me. It's not true. You know what I mean? It was a scenario. That's what they're showing me. So I'm trying to figure out how that's applying to what came out for you. And it's like this person is like still resentful, even though now it's lifted a weight off your shoulders because now you know that what you believed wasn't really true. And this person that you maybe really had faith in has just been shown to be somebody you can't have that much faith in, and they walked off. So somebody's still bitter, but there's a weight lifted off your shoulders. That's what I'm getting. If that makes any sense to you. And it's surrounding a journey that you've either gone on or going on. So something along them lines. That's what it's gonna cover. Hang on. So yeah, like I don't know how I'm having a hard time explaining because there's so many different things that are attached to this. Because I see it not only causing problems there, causing problems in the future. So is this somebody that you like, is this an immediate family? Is this like somebody, maybe like a friend that's going on these journeys with you? Is this person going to cause the same on the next year? I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, or a journey you're still on. So I don't know if this is being caused by somebody that is going on multiple journeys with you, or that you are going to see multiple times on these different journeys, or has been on this journey. I don't know. But I feel this person's bitter, and I feel like there's something that's, you're going to get some notification from it from somebody. You're going to be told about it. Do you remember when you said blah, blah, blah? Well, this person now is saying, uh-oh. And it's like, why? Why did that was my personal, whatever that I got off my shoulders. I'm happy. I'm moving forward. I'm going forward with life and taking things as they come. Like, why are they so bitter about that? You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't get people like that, so it's hard for me to understand. Okay, let's do Mary Michael. What's up, Mary Michael? Let's see what's going on. Breeze, surprises. Oh boy. Oh. And this was from the bottom, and it was telling me the bottom, so that's why I've taken it. Breeze, she who surprises. There's going to be some surprises that are going to be revealed. She who wishes. She who wishes. And Nemesis avenges. And with the Nemesis, like I see somebody's house of cards coming crumbling down. Somebody's, let's see. This is somebody who gets justice, or seeks justice or revenge. There's going to be a discovery with Breeze. There's going to be a discovery here, or a surprise. So something's going to show itself. Alyssa is somebody's desires. I feel like this is not going to be good. This is illegal, something legal, I believe. Somebody about to take action because their desires are not being met. And it's more for revenge than anything else, even though over here it's, let's see. Six of Coins, money. The Empress. This is a neediness. This is like somebody being very cold, very, very self-centered. The Empress is in reverse. We've also got the Queen of Coins. We've got a lot of coins here. We've got the Six of Coins in reverse. Sixes are about growth. So somebody's trying to stop some money issues from happening. Something with money. They're trying to stop it. The Empress in reverse is telling me that there's somebody that's very needy. Somebody who's very cold, very to the point. I don't care how this affects you. I only care about myself type thing. And then we got the Queen of Coins. This is somebody that is older, somebody who has maybe gone through these things before, that has, build their either savings empire, I'll say, very wisely, and is content and stable in life with their finances. Very practical. Eight of Wands. There's going to be a rapid change. This is in the bottom. Inheritance and financial with the Ten of Coins. Oh boy, we got the Eight of Coins too. Lack of emotions. The Sixes. This growth. Somebody's very selfish here. Somebody is very abusive, very one-sided in relationships, and very selfish, wanting more than what they are entitled to. The Empress is in reverse, which tells me about they're going to get even good. They're about to make things a whole lot worse. So I don't know what this is. I feel like this is some kind of legal. Things are about to get worse. It's like if I can't get what I want from this situation, things are going to get worse. And this person is just wanting things to be resolved so everybody can go on their merry way. There's some kind of correspondence or communication that you're going to come across. Again, this is the Ten of Coins. This tells me about something about an inheritance and things being completed. Like there's a lot of fighting going on here. Somebody really seeking revenge. And I think a lot of this is being done out of revenge and feeling like they deserve more than what they're getting. But I feel like the Queen of Coins is going to step in and really put things in its place. But I feel like this fighting is going to go on forever. There's some kind of rapid change that's going to happen. There's going to be some kind of communication towards you or to you that's going to have a domino effect on all of this. So I don't know if this person is going to say, these are what my intentions are, and this is what I'm going to do. Either change their mind, or this is going to get really bad, because I see it here. It's going to get really bad. This person only cares about themselves. So either they get what they want, or they're going to make it worse, if that can even be happening. And I feel like this is the Ten of Coins, completion. This is over some kind of inheritance or money one. Somebody coming into a windfall or wanting a windfall. Yeah, they're not about to make any concessions at all. They want it their way or the highway. They're not going to. This isn't, you know what I was just told? This isn't let's make a deal. So I don't know if you know who this person is that's being very difficult. It's almost like this isn't let's make a deal. This is what I want and this is what I'm going to get, and I'm not going to settle for anything less. Photograph is looking back on things that have happened. And girl talk. This is moving on. Having fun. And that kind of goes with this queen too. I feel like people just want to move on from this, and there's one person holding it up. Or even two. Yeah, I don't see this getting better anytime soon. There's somebody that's very adamant about not getting so far what they are entitled to or want or need, and they're not going to stop until they get it. They're not even going to talk about it. There's no discussion. It's not let's make a deal. So I feel like if this, whatever this is with this legal stuff, it's going to continue for some time. Mary Michael, I don't see it ending anytime soon unless this person is given, or persons. I feel there could be even two. And it's almost like they're bouncing off each other. As soon as this person comes up with a new idea, it bounces off that one. Well, I'm going to do that too then. And then I'm going to do this too then. So even though when you feel like it's come to almost a resolve, other things are going to pop up because, well, wait, now you're getting this and I'm not. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And it just keeps going back and forth, back and forth. Like somebody finally has to step into this and say, enough. This is the way it's going to be. And I feel it's the queen. So whoever that queen is, that is more mature, that, I don't know, she can really make that big of a difference. But I feel like because that's her here, the queen. I feel like she's going to be somebody who's very respected even by the youngings. The youngins. And I think for the biggest part, she has stayed out of it for now. So I do feel like there's going to be somebody that's brought in that is going to finally get this on track because they're going to put their foot down. They don't even take a break on the holidays. Oh my gosh. I don't see it ending anytime soon, but I do see maybe even a few of them getting together and going to this queen. I don't know who this queen is, but I feel like she's respected by even the youngins, and I feel like she's going to be the one. I feel like she is somebody who has kind of taken the back seat and stayed out of a lot of this right now. But I feel like she's going to come forward and she's going to finally say enough is enough. And this is dealt with. Or I think a lot of people could lose a lot of things. And I'm not just talking about money. And I'm seeing her standing there stern and saying, no, how's it going to be? Which way are we going to go? Like very stern. Like I see her I see her standing in front of me, an older woman, scowl. And you can tell her lips are turned down, scowl. It's like, enough. Like you should be ashamed of yourselves. It's weird. So, I feel somebody finally coming in and saying enough's enough. And people actually maybe even being shocked at this person. Because I think she's going to be very angry. It's going to come out angrily. It's like, stop it. Like I see her stern. I see her standing there, the scowl on her face and just like clenched. Stop it. I don't know if she's hanging onto a walker or canes. I don't know. Stop it. All of you, stop it. That's what I see. So I don't know who that person is. You will know. I don't know who that is. But it's somebody who has basically tried to keep out of all the inner bickering. That's finally going to have had enough of it. So let me know how that turns out. Because I really don't know if, even though she's respected, if it's going to really resolve. Because I feel there's one in the mix that is never going to be happy. And I think they put fuel on the fire when it comes to others. I feel like there's one that's really continuing this on. So hopefully that turns out better for you, Mary Michael. You're going to have to let me know how things turn out there. Okay, you guys, so we're going to wrap it up for today. I am going to go and have a nice hot shower because my chest is really starting to bother me. I mean, like, I've had pains in my chest there for 2 days now, and it's like, I don't know if it's the lack of smoking now or what it is, the constant coughing. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to go and have a nice hot shower, and hopefully that helps a bit. But I want to thank you guys for all coming out. I may do this again in the middle of the week. Maybe do like, I don't know, maybe like a specific question answered. Instead of, because I've done this for you guys already today. So maybe in the middle of the week, we'll do, you can ask for the $20, you can ask a specific question and I'll try and get you an answer on that. How would you guys feel about that? Being able to ask a specific question, not multiple questions, all because, no, like a specific question. If there's one question that you really want an answer to, we could do that. What do you guys think of that? Mary might go, well, after I'm done enjoying Thanksgiving, I'm cutting ties with my so-called family. These folks do not know how to agree to disagree. The queen is real immature. Oh, that queen is real immature? Okay. The young ones will be on her side because she's the one doing the extreme money grab. Oh. They can all have each other. I'm done. It's been a long time coming. I get you, Mary Michael. I walked away from my family years ago. And now my dad is passed. So I've got no reason to deal with that side of the family anymore. So, yeah. I get you. I get you. And I said, and you know what? They still, even though I hadn't spoken to them in 20 years, they still had my name in their mouth. So Marie says, yes, I've been coughing a week straight. It's going around. Yeah. Well, I've been trying to do the quitting smoking thing too, Kate Bell. And I've been coughing up so much crap. It's unreal. Sounds good. Would be good. Okay. So you guys seem to like that. Okay. So let me see what I've got. Let me check my calendar, you guys. Oh my gosh. Sister sent me tons of messages. Sister got her reads and took off. Let me just see this week. Okay, so I can probably do it Wednesday. Wednesday. So probably Wednesday. Well, I hope you get feeling better, Kate. Sounds good. That would be great. Yes, please. Will, you mean bitch goodness can be respected? Well, I think if what you're saying is the way it's going, it's because she's the one that's giving them what they want, right? You're very welcome. Keep me up to date on that, Missy. It's odd. Yes, you gotta mask your swear words. Swear words, mask swear words, please. YouTube has a we just got as creators, we just got oh looky. Let's see if sister comes back. Um we get updates onto new policies. They just update the terms of service. They've given YouTube creators, I'm telling you right now, you guys, they are putting the hammer down on creators with the bullying and doxing and stuff like that. There's new rules that have just come out regarding that also. So a lot of these people that are doxing others and causing havoc in other people's lives, other creators' lives, are in for a very rude awakening when it comes to YouTube because they are really cracking down on it. Oh, crap. Hang on a sec, you guys. We just got a whole list of new rules that we as creators have to follow. Sorry, I just hit my mic. Ran to the pharmacy. Yeah, see, she's seen the effing cards come out. She's seen the effing cards come out. She heard it. I'm just picking on you, sister. There's a lot of new rules for us creators. We are before we could not say certain words. And I know a few creators that I watch have got to be very careful because now they are giving strikes, not just warnings anymore. They are giving strikes. You get 3 strikes, you're out. If you, with the GUN, you show one in a video, they're demonetizing the video. So anything you've made on that video, super chats, everything, you lose and you get a strike. Even words, the swearing and stuff like that, they have cracked right down on, even though my channel is not for people under 18 and it's listed as that. They've cracked down on that too. So when you see me, that's why last night with my brother, I'm going, Fukin, brother, Fukin. I don't give up. Oh my God. Kurt, stop it. He got so worked up last night, you guys, because people were really pushing his buttons, but YouTube has really cracked down on it. So writing the swear words or the GUN or even for it, and this is going to take a big hit with the true crime community. We have to watch what we say because we get demonetized like that. And they have a whole list of new things that they have come out with. We just got this past week. So they've also taken over all the ad stuff. Like before, we used to be able to, like, if we didn't want those long ads in our videos, which I did not, like, I understand they have to put ads. So the ones that you can just skip after 2-3 seconds, yes, I get it. Like, I will put them in, no problem. Well, not me, but allow it. I'm not going to turn monetization off. You know what I mean? So yes, I understand them putting in them, but those ones that it's like 3 videos and they're 20 seconds each. No, I don't like that. Well, now we have no choice. They automatically, even if you don't put yours in, I try to put maybe like in a 40-minute video, I maybe put 3 ads. You know what I mean? And the ones that you can skip. Well, now we have no choice. YouTube is automatically doing it. So, and I believe in a way, I got no way of proving it, but I believe that's why they're taking more of a percentage of my super chats because I wasn't putting in those ads. I was taking them out. So when I would go into my editing and I'm editing like for my putting my end cards and stuff like that in there and putting like my descriptions and all that, my tags and whatnot. When I'd see all the ads that they had in there, I'd go and delete them. The long ones, I'd delete them. Well, now we can't do that. They put them in, whether you like it or not. So please be in the know about that. When I know some people have complained to the creators about it, a lot of things are out of our control. And I'm sure that there's one that I'm very concerned about, and the channel is not a channel that glorifies GUNS or anything like that, but they have it on them for protection. So in the videos now, if they see this person with that on the side of them, they will demonetize and give a strike. So I hope that that person takes that seriously, because you can't tell people that live out in the country that have a right to bear arms that they can't carry their GUN when they're out in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? But a lot of this person's videos are out in the middle of nowhere. Or I'm going to tell you who it is, because you guys all know I watch CJ Face and I love his stuff. I love his properties that he's got, and Crybaby Bridge and Burnt Bridge and stuff like that. I watch a lot of his stuff when I can. He very often has his GUN on him. And I hope to gosh that whoever, like, he doesn't, I don't think he goes in and does his own editing and stuff. Whoever is doing that makes him aware. Like, look at, like, we don't want to see him get demonetized or canceled. You know what I mean? He's got a really good channel. But you can understand when the things that he does, going like out in the middle of nowhere to this Crybaby Bridge and Burnt Bridge and into these haunted places and stuff like that, where other people may have access and could mean him harm. I understand why he wants to have it on him, and I wish Canada had that law. But anyway, or when he goes on his own property, especially the last one that he just bought by Burnt Bridge. People trespass there all the time. He's found drug paraphernalia in there. People have broken into his property, stuff like that. People left a ban on his property, and people are breaking in there all the time. So I understand it, but he has to be really careful now. He can't show that. It can't be seen in his video. CJ's pretty cool dude. I love his demeanor. Very to the point, very loving, giving, and caring, but don't F with me. You know what I mean? Everybody has their limits. Don't take advantage. Like, I've seen people taking advantage of him several times, and like just in some of his videos and stuff, and people attacking him and stuff like that. It's like, stop it. Be happy for those who are doing really well, and he is, and he works hard for what he has and everything else. Like, everybody says everything was handed to him. No, it wasn't. Like, he worked hard for what he has. So I just don't like that. Like, be happy for the people who are doing well. Don't be bitter. Don't be that person. Okay, you guys. Yeah, he's pretty cool, man. I like him. Okay. If you would like a card, put a 1 in the chat and I will. Love CJ, not live. Not live? Live CJ phase, and agree with you. Love. Oh, love, not love. I love CJ, yeah. He's a good guy. Okay. Now, which way was the right way to read these? it's this way. Okay, Marie. I'm going to put them on screen so I don't forget who I'm at. Marie. Here we go. Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drunk the wild air. Get your sweet ass outside. To the beach, to the beach, to the beach, to the beach, to the beach. Let's see. See? Give me Nirvana. I can dance to. Like no one's watching, or if they are, give it up. So I don't know which way these are supposed to be read, because sometimes it feels like I should read this side first and then this side. Maybe it's this side. Hang on. Take off the... Oh, okay. So maybe it's this way we got to read first. We'll try it. Let's see. Okay, Nana. Whoops, Nana. Seeking cosmic consciousness. Just kidding, but seriously though. Oh man, did you guys see the one where him and what's his name, the other guy, his buddy that lost all the weight and everything, Sonny? They were in, I think, Vegas, and they were in this suite because it had a living room, a dining room, a kitchen, this hallway, a bedroom with its own bathroom. And Sonny and CJ were there. And CJ goes backwards off his chair. Oh my God. I friggin' played that, you guys, I don't know how many times, and laugh. I had tears running down my face. But yeah, when he screams like a girl, and he owns it, you guys. He owns that. He makes fun of himself over it. But yeah, those are the best parts. Music from one of my dogos. CJ Faison. CJ. He's on YouTube. CJ Faison. Faison. CJ. CJ Faison. Just search for it on YouTube. Oh my God, he's just hilarious. There's Des. Okay, Des, I'm going to try. Look it. I'm going to try for Des. Take a deep breath and let your F's go. There you go. Who needs to give one when you can release them all? Ooh. There you go, Des, right off the hop. Oh yeah, I laughed so hard. Missy, I laughed so hard. I watched it over and over, and I laughed so hard. And even like the look on what's his name? Sonny's face. The other good one was when they went through the car wash with their life jackets and everything on, with the windows and everything open. Oh my gosh, like you guys, oh, you got to go and check that out. It was so funny. Mary Michael. Chill the F out and breathe the F in. There you go, Mary Michael. So fitting, right? That's what you tell them. Chill the fook out and breathe the fook in. That's what you got to tell them all. Yep, that's how you spell it. Oh, yeah. That one, the one where he falls off the chair backwards, and the one where they go through the car wash with the life vests and everything on. Oh, my God. If you need a good laugh, you guys, even Google CJ and Sonny go through the car wash, and that video should pop up. Oh, my gosh. I never laughed so much in my life. Here, let me see if I can, hang on. Uh, let me see if it pops up. It does. It does, you guys. It pops up. Let me, I'm gonna get the, I've got it right here. And all I did was in Google, I put um CJ and Sunny go through car wash. So watch that video. That's one of them. It is hilarious. Mary Michael. Oops. Don't phone it in. Show up and throw it down. Ooh. You know what that means, eh? Yeah, the car wash. It was, you guys, I just put the link to it. You guys got to watch that one. It is so funny. Like, even in the drive over to the car wash, people are looking at them funny. He goes in a store with his what do you call that? Life jacket on. Oh my God, it is so funny. Like, I watch it whenever I need a good laugh. I rewatch the ones that were really funny, or any of them that, like in some of his newer ones where he screams like a little girl. Oh my gosh, I feel like he's gotten more serious now. I hope um that he doesn't fall into that trap like the other ones have, of making stuff up, because his videos are so good without having to do that stuff. I know it's all for entertainment, but I just hope he doesn't start faking stuff like all the other creators seem to be doing with these ghost hunts. Not all of them, but some of them. Yeah, the soda bottle. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Oh, yeah, I like the haunted house stuff too. I like his earlier stuff where he was just starting out doing this. The skinwalker stuff and that, I don't believe any of it. Sorry, CJ. Love you to death, man, but I don't believe any of the skinwalker stuff. Um, no, no, he's falling into that trap, and Chris is starting to fall into the trap the way he was with when he was with what's his name? Um, ah, Raz. No, what the heck was his name? Help me out, you guys. Marie, help me out. Missy, help me out. What was his name? Who Chris used to do ghost hunts and that with? Jazz. Like, I used to like watching Jazz. I knew a lot of it was faked, but he was still entertaining. But when you start seeing everything that he comes out with is the same thing over and over, that's not how things work in the spirit world. You can tell he's faking stuff. It's all fake. There's nothing, I don't know. There's nothing real anymore. None of it's real. Not even reactions. Reactions are like, okay, well, as soon as you hear that noise, go scream your head off. You know what I mean? Whereas even when you're going through someplace, even if you don't get something, but something falls and you scream like CJ used to, those are legit reactions. This is all scripted now. And it's like, oh my God, we found a phone. He finds a phone everywhere now. You know how rare it is to go out somewhere and find a phone ever, let alone every time you go out, and it always be about the same. I think her name was Julia. You know what I mean? So it's like, no, at least make it somewhat believable. And he's just not there anymore. And he's lost a lot of viewers because of it. Yeah. Everything is scripted in that. Everything. So it's sad because at least with CJ right now, were there some things that were scripted? I think so. I just hope he doesn't follow down the path that Jasco did, because Jasco was doing really well. And now his channel is slid in the wrong direction. And that will happen with CJ if, you know, there's other ones too. Right. As long as he keeps things on the up and up. You know what I mean? I want to send him a creepy doll. This is a doll that I've had since I was a kid. I don't know if you guys will ever remember it. I think I was about 5. So it was in the 60s when I got it. And she's got short blonde hair, and her face inside, like she's got the skin on the outside of her face, but her eyes and inside, if you push on her cheeks, you can feel all the mechanical stuff in there. And you move her arm, and her lips move, her eyes move, different facial expressions, and you crank her arm to make it. I forget what she was called, but she's really creepy. Some of the facial expressions and how the mechanical, and it's real mechanics in there, you guys. It's not this cheap stuff. This is from the 60s. You can feel the steel inside the face that makes her face get all distorted and stuff. Yeah, there was a couple shadow people I do believe exist. But what you guys got to realize is if they're seeing shadow person after shadow person after shadow person, all within a very short time, it's fake. It's not how it works. It takes so much of their energy to even do this, or to even do that, to make oh, you guys can't really see this candle, can you? But to make the flame do that on the candle when there's no air, it takes a lot of energy. I've seen some that is just ridiculous. Like, obviously they don't know how the spirit world works, and they're not going to answer question after question after question after question, like, oh, look at, we got Aunt Betty here, and Aunt Betty is saying blah 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 blah. Aunt Betty, knock on the wall. Aunt Betty, knock again, Betty, knock again, Betty, Betty, knock again, Betty, please move this. That's not how it works. Spirit chooses to say what they want to say. Not will they maybe directly answer you once or twice by either knocking or moving something, yeah, but on demand and time and time and time and time and time, over and over and over and over and over and over. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. So that's why I said you got to watch who you believe. You know what I mean? If you're there in it just for the entertainment, that's good. But shadow people, I do believe exist. It's not often they present themselves. And when they do, it's on their terms. And if they do, you won't. A lot of spirit activity, it is very rare. Hello, Yirsa. It's very rare that you hear it unless you're using a device. Very rare if it's not coming from the device, if it's coming from around you. Very rare that you will hear it unless you have digitally recorded it and listened to it back. Okay? Very, very rare. Very rare, unless you're using a device and it's manipulating the device. And even then, it takes a lot of energy for them to be able to do that. And they draw energy from equipment, sources that have energy, including people. So even though, and I've been very open about this when I do reads, I don't connect with your loved ones who have crossed over. I connect with my ancestors who have crossed over. My ancestors connect with yours. My ancestors then tell me or show me how things relate, how my cards relate to what your ancestors have said to them or your loved ones have said to them. They show it to me in something that I'm going to understand because either I've been present for it, it's happened to me, I know of it, whatever. They show me something that is relating to what your ancestors or your loved ones are trying to tell you in the cards. So that's how I do it. Very rare do I ever connect directly with your loved ones. Now, you guys have seen, not very often, but you guys have seen when I'm doing reads, also, especially the minis, it's like, oh, wait a minute. I'm getting this directly from your loved one. They've bypassed my ancestors because they have something directly to tell me that this is going to validate, and they'll come directly to, and I'll hear it. I don't hear it like in the room around me. I hear it inside my head. It's like, okay, why am I hearing that? It means something. So I just got to say it because it's not supposed to mean anything to me. It's supposed to mean something for you. So just be careful and know that a lot of the channels are out there for entertainment. So nobody else is saying they want a card. So are we done? Are we done, you guys? That's a whole new ball game. Yes, I agree, Mary Michael. Mary Michael, enhance your tiny inner Buddha. Awaken to tiny beautiful things at every effing turn. There's Missy. Nana. Seriously? Wise woman once said, F this crap, and she lived happily ever after. I love that. Mizzy. Pay the piper and move on. Drop and give me Zen. Yeah, pay the piper and move on. This is like, your read just stood out big time again. I'm anxious to find out what that is all about, Missy. Really, seriously. Marie. I'm in an offline state of mind. Unplug. So there we go, you guys. It's been a day. It's dark. Like we're going on only 1:45. And it is looking nasty outside. Like we are going to get snow. Another one for Des. Okay. One for Rob. This one's for Rob. Rob, cultivate inner booty. Have a beautiful day. Aw. He needs to get better. He's pretty sick right now. Okay, one for Des. She got her F1, so she took off. Cultivate calm. Behold, the field in which I grow my F's. Lay thine eyes upon it and see that it is barren. See, look what she just missed. She missed an F card. Ha! But that was for her. Your husband says that. Unplug. Okay, you guys, we're going to wrap it up. I'll get these put away. I'm going to go and have a nice hot shower because that seems to be the only thing that helps with these aches and pains lately. The joys of getting old. The joys of getting old. She's listening. There she is. She's still here, almost home. Oh. So yeah, I think I'm going to go and jump in a nice hot shower. And we will do that on Wednesday, you guys. So instead of doing the mini read, I will allow you to ask one question. It can't be a multiple of things because then I'll end up with half the deck out here. No, we're not doing that. If you give a $20 donation, it's going to be one question. If you want to get multiple questions, then multiple donations. And I will be pulling cards to see what answers we get from you, depending on what your questions are. We could be using the Ancestor deck. I could be using the other decks, depending on what your question is. I've got relationship decks here. Is this one of them? Yeah, I've got relationship decks here too. Timing wasn't right for us. I left when I saw you with someone. Ooh, just being near you is intoxicating. So I got relationship ones. I've got all kinds of decks here, you guys. I don't use a lot of them as of late because I use the ones that I'm drawn to. So in the mornings when I'm doing my clearing with my sage and everything here, it's whatever one I'm being drawn to. I've been trying to stay away from the tarot because I felt like the tarot was getting really dark. So I've tried to stay away. This deck here, though, isn't too bad. It is a tarot, but it's not, I don't feel it's as dark as maybe the other decks have gotten with the tarot. So I'm staying away from them for a while. But yeah, we have a bunch here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, and then a drawer full. So maybe have multiple decks that whatever ones I'm drawn to, and we'll see what ones we will use. But it's going to be, I think I missed mine. I had to go and open the back door and let the dogs out. Aww. Rewind. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up, you guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to do the minis for you today. And we're going to end it like we always do. Please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.